Posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito.
Hey, this is DJ Misses.
DJ Misses.
Post on the corner alumni.
Nah, for real.
You know the vibe.
Youngest of five.
Uh-huh.
He's here.
Let's do it.
Davido in the building.
Y'all never mess that up every time.
You know we gonna turn you up every trip. So look, I gotta ask you, bro, how do you do it? How you do it?
I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
You in the A, you in Houston, you in Africa,
Crazy.
you in Europe. How do you do it?
I was just complaining the other day to like my team. I'm like, yo, we gotta slow down because we about to go on tour.
Right.
And when we start tour in July,
Mhm.
it's back to back to like November. Like, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, like I said, the demand for the culture is it's a lot. And it's like, think about how many Afrobeat artists are really out here or out and globally. It's like 10 of us, really.
For sure.
So it's like the world is so big. So we got to be everywhere at the same time pushing it. It's not like hip hop where it's like 200 of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can spread out, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we're new to this when I say the globalization of African music is still fresh. I'm talking about 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So we still have to act like it's not being heard. So I just always got to just keep working.
Do you already got your next trip planned when all this is done? When you get to relax? You
Of
already
course,
planning?
come on, man. I got plan A, B, C, D, E. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But definitely want to still like dabble in entertainment, even if it's like bringing up, you know, new talent or even just owning a TV station or radio station, anything. I still want to like dabble in the media, whatever I do, even if I'm doing other stuff.
I'm still waiting on you getting that acting bag.
Whoa.
I'm still waiting on you to get that acting
I
bag.
got a show at 50. I'm about to tell him in London. We got a show in the stadium. I'm about to tell him like, yo,
Come
hey,
on.
you need to put me in something.
Yeah.
Real.
we
Come
need
on, let me
that.
get the ratings up, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Man, what makes you smile about the evolution of your career from the early stages of your
Yeah.
music to now your latest album, 5?
Man, sometimes like with this album, we actually we opened a page called 5 o'clock, and the page was like we were just posting old videos we had of like, you know, Snapchat. It saves it don't matter how long. So like we were uploading old videos that we have just coming up with my friends. And remember like we were like, yo, remember when we were outside this hotel, the car that wasn't working, we could have. And it was just good to see like just the growth, and now like we don't even have to worry about a dime. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing to see those same people. I think the beauty of it to me, apart from me realizing it, is the people that was with me when it wasn't lit, and then we all lit now. The beauty of that, and then the fact that we can go back and talk about that and laugh over it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the beauty of it. Doing it alone, I mean, it's cool. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your mom proud of you, your sister proud of you, but like when you have a whole community that supported you and, you know, unwavering support, like didn't want nothing back, you know what I'm saying? And they see you doing so good and they just smile. And it's like, you know,
That's a blessing.
that's the blessing for me, man.
That's fire. What was your biggest inspiration for 5?
For 5, I think from like my last album, we kind of like, when I say got it right, like it was one of the first time because Afrobeat had, you know, we were just used to just dropping music, coming to America, doing shows. We were making money, we were comfortable, but it got to a place where Afrobeats was on a pedestal. It was like, yo, we got to get serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they offering us deals. We got, you know what I'm saying? We have to match what these global artists are doing, what these American artists are doing. They're working hard. Beyonce is rehearsing 10 times a day.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? So just like, just with that, I feel like from the last album to this album, me and my team really like, you know, got it right in terms of, you know, just sitting up, making sure the music was right. Just the business was right. You know, making it to interviews, press, being out there, promoting, marketing, thinking of just anything we could do. You know, we started doing that, and it just started, you know, transitioning into success. You know,
Man, listening to 5, I hear you got collaborations with Chris Brown, Victoria
course.
Monet,
Yes.
Amelie.
Yeah.
What was the process of getting your collaborations for this album?
To be honest, how I do it is like I make music all the time, so it wasn't like there was a period where we did have like a couple camps where we're like recording, but I was recording basically the whole year, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So those are really like people I was talking to at the time, like me and Vic. You know, we linked up at the Grammys. Me and Omale. The Omale story is funny. Me and Chris, obviously, we have a ton of music, so I just picked one from the bunch.
That's
Cause
fire.
you and Chris Brown together is
Yeah, so I just picked one from the bunch. You know what I'm saying? No, we got the album coming too, hopefully next year. So yeah, the people I worked with, it was just natural. Shensia, me and Shensia, we was meant to have worked years ago. Like we sent ourselves memes online, but we just never got in the studio and really worked. We did a record one time, and then this time I was like, you got to get on the album. The other Jamaican is 450. When I was in the Caribbean, that's all I was hearing. All the girls was playing. I said, who's this guy? Like, you know, when all the girls were playing, like, I could hear his voice. I could tell it was the same
He
artist.
tear the club up here.
Yeah. So I was like, who is this 450? Then I just DM'd him. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what, like, a lot of people would be like, how am I going to DM him? You know, I'm like, why not? It's music. Like, what's he going to say? Like, he's not going to want to do a song? You know what I'm saying? Like, music is universal. The more we come together and work together, I feel like. And I feel like the connection with, like, the Caribbean and Africa is kind of, like, linking up back together. I feel like there was a disconnection a little bit. Yeah. All linking up.
That's fire. So
Right.
I told you one of my favorite songs, you, Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
The video is fire. Talk to us about the process of that music video, because that woman's a performer.
What? I already knew, like, I was already getting myself prepared. I was like, I already know she gonna want me to do like a little two-step or stuff like that. So we were planning that. We were, like I said, we made that song like a year ago. But obviously, like from like 2-3 months ago, the album was coming. We started looking at treatments for videos. Cause you know she don't play with her videos
At all.
And then it's so funny, like, and then I got to LA and I think she was like, she was like, I saw the schedule. So I'm thinking like it's gonna be like, yeah, get to LA, shoot day, wake up, call time. They're talking about rehearsals, dance rehearsals on Thursday.
Tight.
I'm like, for who? I don't even know. And then I went to the rehearsals. I actually enjoyed myself, and that's why you see me in the video.
Yeah.
So she actually, like, her choreographer came to me like, yo, you gotta just, even if it's just do this two-step. I'm like, bet, you right. Let's do it. And then we shot the video. It was amazing. Shout out to the amazing director from the UK. He flew in, amazing, and everybody loves him, man.
Yeah, for sure. How do you feel about like non-Afrobeats artists hopping into that bag?
I mean, you can try your luck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every Afrobeats or non-Afrobeat artist that's kind of tried it, and it's been successful has always involved an African artist, like Chris Brown, Drake. When Beyonce did the Gift album, she featured Afrobeat artists. Chris Brown does the same all the time. Drake has done the same. So I feel when they feature us, it's successful. But when they do it alone, it's out the window.
Like, what you trying to do?
I can't sing R&B. I can't rap. I'm not about to. You know what I'm saying?
Got to do it. The father of 5 is here. The youngest of 5 is here. His latest album, 5, is out now.
Oh,
Let me get 5 your favorite number.
Funny enough, now it is. And before it was a 7, but nah, man, I love 5.
Man. David, I was here. You're talking about the importance of unity within the Afrobeats community. Yeah. What are some things that can be done to foster, that moving at a faster process?
I mean, definitely like owning our own. Like, I'm happy that yes, we do have like our own festivals and stuff like that. But just coming together and making music. If you look at the Latin industry, they all come together. You can see like 5 artists on one record. You know what I'm saying? Coming together, doing like 5 billion streams, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, while a growing industry and everybody wants to be that one, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm the king, I'm the that. But it's gonna get to a point where everybody's gonna realize that, yo, you know what I'm saying? Collaboration might take us to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in the future, it's possible, you know what I'm saying? That will happen. But apart from that, even like we have like a whole film industry back home. And right now, you see a lot of producers collaborating, doing movies. You see restaurants doing pop-ups with other chefs. So, get to there a little bit.
That's fine.
Who's somebody that puts a smile on your face no matter what?
Who? My wife. Now. Who else?
Yeah.
My wife, my kids, obviously. In the mirror, me.
Hey, hello? You better stop. No, that's true. I'm still in that.
Man, do you have any hidden talents?
Nah, man, I'm chilling.
What's up? Like, I'm saying,
I mean, nothing hidden, man.
Yeah.
Everything out there.
Do you ball like you hoop? You get like you a good hoop.
Oh no, I play soccer a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What else? I'm a very good swimmer. I swim real good. What else? Man, I'm on music, man.
Yeah.
I'm on music.
right,
But
that's right.
I'm actually like a bit athletic. Like if I keep to it,
You lock in?
if I lock in, I'm quite the one.
I'm a twin, and we was on air about this. We don't know how to swim.
What?
Yeah,
We don't know how to swim, bro. So if you could give us a swimming lesson, right? What's something that give me some game?
Okay, like me, my mom taught me how to swim. You know what I'm saying? From a baby, they've been throwing me
In the
You
water.
know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Nigerian way is the best. But the things that you have to learn from a very, very young age.
Mm-hmm.
When you get kind of old, like your size, you heavy. So it's like, that might be a little difficult. But I play tennis a little bit.
You ever
Video
played
games.
pickleball?
Yo, now pickleball in Nigeria is taking over.
For real?
I'm telling you, everywhere, pickleball. I'm like, yo, what's this? You know what I'm saying? But I've never actually played it myself ever.
Okay. So I tell you all the time, when you come through, you smiling, you shining.
Yeah.
You definitely try to be a light in the room. But I know, like, in personal life, you got to deal with so much stuff. How do you protect your peace?
When I go home. So in my house right now, it's like, obviously I got the cribs where like my boys stay. I got the studio. You know what I'm saying? I got the penthouse. I got, you know what I'm saying? Back home. But when I'm like headache, I just go home to my wife. Because my wife at home, my mom's there, my kids is there,
It's
my
peace.
sister's there. I'm like the only guy. I'll be chilling at the house, smoking, chilling, watching Netflix, eating. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to work, I'm like, all right, come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like every time I go home, I get that little time to just, you know, just be regular a bit. There's like a Publix next to my house. I'll be driving there, getting like tissue and shit.
Tell these artists how important it is to take care of yourself.
Bruh. Mentally, I feel like it's very important because you just be going so fast, and then when you crash out, it's too late to be saved, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, I think I even had, I wouldn't call it a crash out, but like earlier this year, like I felt like I was just so much that was happening. I was like, yo, team, we kind of have to slow down. Like, I need to know what's going on. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Let's slow down on the album. Let's call the label. Let's have a meeting. In fact, we're not, because we were meant to drop like 2 weeks after that. But I don't know. I was just not feeling, this is like February. I was just not feeling it. I was like, nah, this is not the time. Now it's not the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, why? What happened? Just like, yo, I just don't feel it now.
When you know, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was just home for like a month, just figuring out, just getting my business right. And then after like 2-3 months, you know, just being at home, my wife, stuff started clearing up. You know what I'm saying? I was able to record and finish up the album, get my paperwork right. And just have the whole, apart from paper, but just have the whole energy right.
Right.
When you drop, you know, there's a lot of spirits. You want just good vibes around, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like it got to a point where, you know, it was good vibes. And I was like,
Boy, ready.
Hey, project number 5
Okay.
is out now, streaming downloaded, called 5. Is there a way that you celebrate the release of your albums? Like, what's one you're going to do something to commemorate this?
Most times, like, when it comes out like that, 12 o'clock, I'm alone. Like, I like 11:30, I go in my room, I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? But like the last time we had a show, because we did 5 shows. We did Paris, London, New York, LA, Atlanta. Little shows for the fans. 500 people, 1,000 people. So like this last one, I just got off stage in London. So it was like 30 minutes left to the album coming out. And I just got off stage. Everybody's smoking. Everybody's happy. I'm looking at it. I'm like, bro, I'm just waiting for my stuff to come out.
Like.
Because think about it, I'm the artist. I'm the one that Heavy's the head that, holds the crown. So I'm like, yo, y'all can party. I'm about to go make sure everything right. Make sure the album is out in every country. I don't want, make sure the label is working, visibility, everything that we worked for, I wanted to come to play. You know what I'm saying? Because after that 12,
It's out.
it's either make or break. You can already tell from the first hour if you can already tell if you're gonna wake up.
He said for the first hour.
You can tell from the
This
first
the album
hour
of the
you're
year.
gonna wake up to something else like,
Right.
damn, like they gained on me.
Yeah.
But like I already kind of knew because after like I stayed up a little bit. Obviously we have like fan words where people was already going bashing anyway.
Yeah.
But like 2-3 days, like the next day that people was like, all right, it's kind of all right. Then the next day, everybody like, oh, boy, he's bad.
Yeah.
And then like every artist is like, it's like a breath of fresh air where you drop a project and you're like, yes, the tour's doing good, the singles are doing good. So now all we gotta do is just work, be focused, and then God will do the rest.
How do you celebrate that though? Like something like, do you go get a tattoo? Do you buy a new car? You go buy a new country?
We do that every time. How do we celebrate it? We just happy. You know what I'm saying? Because we just happy. We celebrate every day, honestly. Like, think about it. Like, we basically work. Like, if I get called, like I'm doing F1, if they call me, yo, it's work, but like we having fun and like champagne, all that. But I feel like just happiness knowing that we worked hard and everything just came through is enough for me. Like, we pop bottles, we do that every day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You recorded 80 songs for this project.
Yeah.
How do you chop it down?
I actually did record 80 songs. I
Had
picked from 80 songs.
Wow.
I don't record for albums. I just record. And then I'm like, yo, I think then I kind of pick, you know what I'm saying? It depends. Like, obviously, like me and the CB album, I'm not just going to go pick for 80 songs. Like, I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do it your way half. We're going to do it my way half, brother. We're going to come together. We're going to go crazy. So that kind of project is something I'm going to have to like be in LA for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a producer too. So, yeah.
How do you pick that vibe though when it's like, because you're making this like this is for 5? How do you?
Sometimes myself, sometimes you see other people's reactions. You could just play something and somebody be like, yo, what's that? And like you could just tell from that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
That's what's up. So tour starting this summer.
Tour started. We started in Inglewood.
Yes, in July.
In July.
What can your fans expect?
And we end in Atlanta, huh?
What can your fans expect when they come into that tour?
Yo, the last tour we did for Timeless, you should. Yo, I remember like, when was it MSG we did? I think MSG. Then Madison Square Garden. And the lady that worked there, she came to me. She said, in the last, I think she's been there for like 17 years. She said in the last 17 years, she's never seen like shit crazy like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
What that make you feel like?
Man. But it's just good because like and then with this tour, a lot of in any successful thing, there's still some mistakes like we made on tour. Like we want to fix production wise. You know what I'm saying? So with this tour, we really, really investing into the tour. Like, yeah, we're gonna make money, but that's not like the primary goal.
Right.
The primary goal is to sell the culture. People that have bought the album, come hear the songs, hear me perform. It's gonna be a celebration. It's gonna be not only a concert, it's gonna be like festivity.
For sure. So what else can your fans expect from you for 2025? Chad?
Definitely, I'm working on my documentary. You know what I'm saying? I just actually watched like the first pilot, but I was telling the person doing it, I was like, yo, there's so much about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So go use this pilot to get like a deal from Amazon or Netflix or Hulu or something, and then we gotta add because it's about to get litter.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to add this like other part. So that's why that's delaying. Executive producing some series and movies. And I'm going back to Africa to do a tour. This is something a lot of big artists, to my level, don't do. I haven't done it in a while too. I think the last time I did an African tour, probably like 2018. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yes, shutting down all these arenas around the world, these big venues is good. It's good for the culture. We're making history, but we still got to tap in. We're back home. So
every time
I want to do an Africa tour. Don't touch Tanzania, Kenya, Lagos, Nigeria, obviously. Ghana. I'm always in Ghana. It's like my second home. I'm going to Ivory Coast in a couple of days, Senegal. So really touching home too as well this year.
I seen you celebrating your wife's birthday and you put it on, twin, right?
Oh, God.
you got this fashion, man. What do you like most about when you put it on? Is it tugs? Is it like when you feel
I think that what I like is like, because I don't wear it often, when I do wear it, everybody's like, yo, why don't you wear a suit? So I like that surprise element that I was, but I think I like just a tux, you know what I'm saying? Like we doing our white wedding in August. Tom Ford is dressing me and stuff. So it's just like, I'm just like, you know what? Just put on what looks good. I'm a t-shirt, jeans type of guy, man.
Yeah. One year I gotta see you at the Met though.
Yeah, I was meant to go this year actually, but it was just with this album and just so much going on. We'll probably go next year. I want to do it like perfect. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I was just telling Ink because I wanted to do one more year keeping it black, right? But I said this year they gotta come like African garments or how y'all dress for y'all weddings.
So this
Be,
last
like,
one was like,
huge,
it was like,
tailored for
yeah.
you, but it was like it was for our people.
I think next year it's gonna be jiggy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there, so it's gonna be better.
Yeah, come on now.
You gonna put 5 outfits on, Twin? Oh man! In closing, Twin, we gonna learn how to swim this summer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
come. I said it last time. Come, man. I'll take you to the beaches. I'll take you everywhere, bro.
And that's what this is
And
about.
this-
This is what I'm getting into. We're gonna come to Nigeria. Our next interview, we want to
But-
do it.
In Nigeria.
Yes,
That'd be crazy.
at the Palace, bro.
The Palace.
At the Palace, bro. we
Yeah, but
we want to come
definitely-
kick it with you and do the interview.
But definitely, like, you definitely need to come. This summer, we on tour in the US, but definitely, like, tours like the fall. And
Yeah.
it's like, because it's summer the whole time. There's
Yeah.
no, it's cold, don't come. Now, when it gets cold over there, definitely touch base, man. Definitely bring your equipment. Come. There's so many other artists you can interview. Not only artists, like even people that are just doing great things in Africa
Yeah.
that you can show to your fans and stuff as well.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
We don't want to
Visit
come over there.
Lagos, Ghana, Ivory Coast now is a city. It's a
Mhm.
French African speaking city, but like it's one of the cities now that's like it's growing fast.
Yeah.
Gotta touch
We
that.
gonna hit you when we get out there. We gonna meet the woo woo
Oh,
woo.
wow.
The number you have dialed.
No, yeah, I'm easy. I'm everywhere, bro.
For sure.
Every term, every billboard, every
Yeah.
the airport,
Yeah.
the radio, the club.
Yes.
But we thank you every time we tell you this platform open to you whenever
Thank you.
you use that and we appreciate it.
Oh,
Yes.
Always,
you know we got
always.
your back through
Always,
and through.
you guys,
sir.
you have to come to the show.
Yes.
I'll make sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come to the show.
Gotta experience that.
Come experience that. It's gonna be amazing.
Make sure you
Man.
have it on too.
Come on.
Yes. The number of the day is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five.
Davido here posted on the counter.
Posted on the corner. On the corner. On the corner.